Premo Atu, Eha UTV, so your ship house, Abeka Junction and crying. Your memory amanonin sem nebre ason, set from Tubreka Siebo, Yekin kind Eddie Amamo. This way chocolate drink, the here, hey, in so share, or bomichidom papa, after special ice in Supana Ed, they say, yo, Ed the papa, special drinks, flavors bebre, and your walk, a dress to the Obenum Biano, a diabacotin, annuncio, and a otse, and Milkway Ekitemi Mudon Shibako and Temno, ye the Agopramaso diabecano, na ye the Asomo say, or Memo, any Amanone and Sem. Yansha the Edia Cotton of Babati ABA. Omampanyin na nadu dankwa kufuado e de futu ama high commissioners any envoys ahora wapa wo mu nyina say covid-19 no e ko form no odin hihye bi e be ye adwuma wo mo kwa osre wo mo dawuro no omumom emfa ema no wo de futu ama dawbofo say ye dawbo nyina emu no enwumakwa kese ne nketo a eye aban ne dia state owned enterprises eye ayemmo ho dawuro na no atumi aboa ma agina ne nan so na akọ sede omemo no ye pe no Eba galamse ho ensema Dr. Muhammad Ibn Chambers wakasa wase sa abani so betu so sa enhihye mapa emu woden eno na wonhwe so betumi ede aye adwuma na amukai kane Ghana ye 8th ambassador na yewo Era Joyce Jijo Mensa live TV se de migina we ya me ne mokasa live ye koso na hwebio se o HIV anase onivi edom no enim no wa test positive ache se hunsem ayedeja ewo omayi emo na yeto asunso dia na yeko nkonya tepo ewo oti mantam no emo omanfo ne chese akade bebre na ehia wo mo suku adan enkonwa ne nyina wo mo nibi ama adekire ene adesua aye arefo wei ene ensem bebre don hwebako entem no yebekin kan edi amamo dewbofo eyemme Obahima Afia Asiedu Afia yenjebre na ensem no yenti Oswa for public enterprises so hey honorable Joseph Kujo what the ato de ubofo wo Ghana fa na nyina enim say yeda ubomo de ye twotwo de ye de ya no eka no eya yenka ne modero emfa enwekwa kese a eye oman no edia state owned enterprises eho wo se ekoba ne sa ebeboa ma de echia na ban na tene no de onye na dwuma yi watena ne to so na de ubon akoyie ama enema asesa ewo mai emo
Abraso ya for hwe abadwuma iku ahodo so no nyamfo Joseph Kujo e kasa no no wo hye se obo man Ghana ha no mu a abadwuma iku be so ha ne aduosun num 175 ene wo ha no mu a e wo se nko mutimi ye adwuma na wo monsa so no oman no enye sika de pem oman no konkan e wo ne bra bomu wo sika famu nanso nso bepem ne wo kire se wo mo enhye da enya eye mpanifo wo mutimi toto wo mo ne ama yiye de ma wo munti wo nze da bia na abadwuma iku no entimi enya sika oman no ehia ebi wo no nso a wo mtoto ye ne nko yiye enti no na adwuma ne krampo no egu eno wo chese enam so krampo ma aban no etimi eti state interest and governance authority no se na be yom betimi di omani adi aban adwuma hodo ne nyina achi no mo so etimi aboa apem man na kwankan woni sikasem afam na enye no nko ano wo sere wo se na be na adwuma nso o betimi agi na mo na so ewo mu esikasem ne omu dwumadie mu nti no ebe ya nkansantwofo nso emfa omani ni omu achi pa no mo omu achirija no omu atimi aye nkontabuo mapa e de ama my Ghana enkankro nyina
eye boss de ina yemi story boss ne story say boss sidina yemi da contaminated fuel yemi de oye kaw yemi jade basa in the boss story ayate no chede e kaw no wadanan diaba profitable operations the wenyamfa so enti make catch media so de won fa honan wandi state enterprises no so echir Osanda Ghana no soro beko ni fo mebeko of state enterprises because sika ye de ahye ho as a Ghana ni investment no also papa and see of in the record media so you interested in performance of the state enterprises I want to who his excellency Juma already
Enwachire Director General the State Interest and Governance Authority Siga Sani Trinity Awa Onwonyam for Steven Amo Aboaten enso eden 70 bi etoso
ibi da ma ya kan ibi azeze nyanya na oboko de ibiri ye na bi nso hoze na nkoye tire me yepie ho a hoze nkoye yenye aban oye cabinet yezi nkomo yenye Minister of Finance kwa ye dem bi ho a edwuma na discussion mo fanfa so ma na ode ye pekoro bi ne ton ibi ade mo bi a there's a new impetus. And also, yeah, to Ghana Stock Exchange. Now, a month when you are born way in ye. Yeah, I list being moved to Mufan to go see, or say, or they are the cabinet. Cabinet, what you tomorrow on chair, the Ghana Stock Exchange, so we is in Kitaho, the Securities and Exchange Commission, yes, the actual committee, Kakana Minister of Finance. Yes, them, why a bear, Mam, Sisia, you bear, it do be now, yeah, the Achua. Na ya frɛ ho a wokita bibi kakra wɔ ho nsɛm dɛ wɔ mosom ebi a ho wɔ som a ɔbɛyɛ because aban nyɛ nyina na ebotuma ayɛ sɛbe ɛka dɛ wanko bɛ bibi a ntumi yɛ ebi adze mɛbotum na ayɛ na atwe ho mentum nso pɛ obi bosom na ɔnyɛ ne yɛ so that it becomes a teamwork.
Managing Director Awoda Bulk Oil Storage and Transportation Company Boss ano Owura Edwin Alfred Provincial and Wakasei. Na de work can say social mema ye ofan wo bebride didi djuma ye nya bi kurase ye ho akire ye bi ni wo no e wo se etumi nya reserve kakra de asie e be so oman no bosome ene na wotwe emie no won so wo se enei sa wokohwe bosta fu ona sama na wotwe mienu de pe ene ye betumi de asie se omamu nyina ye ho kire a ye nsa ebeka eno no wo se esua enti se sa na tie de a wo de to National Petroleum Authority MPA nim se wo mo fa eto sonku bi emra na Ghana fo nhase entua strategic reserve levy na eno atumi aboa ye anya sa de a ene atama ebeshi.
Bulk Oil Storage and Transportation Company etwaniti awa Boston no eda ho no se koba ne se fango ho kokokwa atwe ede ma oman Ghana ne ntimi nkra bi mfira ma no ne emba bi mu a wo mo enya fango wo mo gra wo mu kurampo ne wo se e wo so mo timi nya fango dodo e wo mo gra wo mu a ebetimi asom oman no na wotwe baako nsia 6 weeks se koba ne se fango no ho kokoye na nenso so ne mfa wo ne mpanifo mapansa abre wo mo nya wo mo toto wo mo ne nyina de mo adwumakuo no mu no wo kire se na wotwe baako nsia gra wa na e wo so wo mu nya de to ho no no wo munya yemfa ma ya se koba ne se fango no kra koye nampo nu a fango e wo mo gra wa mu nyina no betimi asom man be se na wotwe mienu pe a no no wo mu ne se enkobo o man no
na I can say it's not paid by any the strategic reserve levy, you know, zero it out. Until you zero it out, nobody is paying for the strategic reserve. Until 6 weeks, I say, you keep your strategic reserve. And now I know cafe, Obia into ya, until scale me why they better toss our strategic reserve. No. Until ne, they one no, a bedroom be 2 weeks back. Until say be back and then we cromwa. Full a war boss system, no, a baby be 2 weeks. But say decided say your pesa a hot no, your pesa manages our risk no. Until you are ready say you bet your strategic reserve now. And you bet me I keep you for 6 weeks. But and then no, once you can say the top a store. Obientia. Oh, my advocacy is it should be brought back to the drawing board so that MPA will decide how much levy has to be paid to ensure that strategic reserve maybe 6 weeks. Among Ghanaians and the comfort they deserve and the security they deserve.
Nti wo mo de to aban no anim se ebeya enka NPA wo mo hwɛ se bi wo mo de strategic reserve levy bi ebeba ne nyina ne ebegege to e wo fango dodo no eso na yetimi atetete sa to no kakrakra na efe wo mo de ato fango no ne dodo na ebetimi asom ye bese na wotwe nsia no e de agu ho no mu a ebe ma oman na koma ato ne yem se koba ne se fango ho ekokokwa atwe e wo man no mu a
se de dynamic no ye ba ya pipeline bia se enye djuma no marine access na say enye djuma no ene depo bebra asa enye djuma dodo on was about maintenance na 3 pesos na abanchi ayen no as boss margin no eno omo de my 2011 na o hwa said the foreign exchange and inflation I risk nyina in 2019 still na 3 pesos and there was no way I bet me anka repair nyoma na repair no because our boss margin no, it was meant for operation and maintenance of the facilities. So 3 pesos was not enough. Inti yakopa by cho yepa moi yepa mucho bebre and eventually omu increase my na near the 3 pesos no it's equivalent to 12 pesos today. But omu anfa my 6 pesos and I say almost increase bill. Still cry and so by the Bible we'll make sure that we use it judiciously and efficiently to bring all the assets up.
As we share apomudin on some eso Woman Ghana Health Service aka wo ho abom he no omde omo akobo adwumaku a ene Novo Nordisk for na de omo ye nyina ene se omo behu se se esiche yawe diabetes no dane won koda no saa enyina faako enti omo ye adwumadie bi a eye Akyere initiative for Ghana eno no omo da campaign bi edi no ma sorry de etia diabetes yawe ene ehon sensema ede eba
Akyere initiative we no but ayi nyina ene se wo mo yare diabetes anase se kire yade ewa bibre memwo no wo betimi aboa ne ko ni nyina na saa yarefo no wo mo timi ato mo ntemu a enkonkom wo mo enti nananom ewo Asiedu eno enenam so asabre yaso ye hwe apomuden ensem so wo mo ene Novo Nordisk eye Danish organization and Afia organizations ahodo aka bo mo de wo sa hyente asepam ase wo ba behwe no mo timi aboa ewo saa kwan ne so a wo hwe se esiom ni so betimi aboa nkwada be se empem oha 100,000 asi yendru emfie bide ne aduasa sene ometimi ade omho de afisa diabetes anase sichire yade ni nyina emu deputy head of mission the Danish embassy era budget la ko matsen ekasa ye ekire de enti a wo mo ade omo sa hye santi asepam we nyina se a wogidi se betimi aboa diabetes na anase sichire yade no ne ko ni nyina emu ewa bibremem.
Over the last 7 years, we at the Embassy of Denmark here in Accra, we've had the pleasure of witnessing the development and the progress of the successful collaboration between Novo Nordisk and the health authorities here in Ghana. As we heard, Novo Nordisk has collaborated with the Ministry of Health, Ghana Health Service and the National Catholic Health Service to provide care and support to thousands of patients through their one-stop shop diabetes support centers, 10 of which have been established across Ghana. So today's launch of the new Akyere initiative is thus a continuation of an already well-established partnership. And I'm convinced that the Changing Diabetes in Children initiative holds the potential to become a game changer in managing type 1 diabetes in children in this country. Because as we all know that if left untreated, diabetes can result in severe complications. Early detection and treatment is key. And presently, we know, and we've heard this morning, that awareness levels among a large part of the healthcare professionals, but also parents, is very low. And the program therefore seeks to address this and equip healthcare facilities with the skills required to make early diagnosis and improve lives.
Suafo shapo muden samso munyamfo kwakwaje mamenu ekasa ya wochire se santi asepam we yo makono ogidi se ebetimi aboa enkwada be se empem baako ene ahanum 1500 children na wonum enya esichire yade no na etimi so asomo yade ama wo mo enti nananum ewo Asiedu.
I am very much delighted to host the MOU signing ceremony to officially launch the Akyere initiative, and especially the two components, changing diabetes in children and insulin for seniors. The Akyere initiative has the ambition to accelerate access to treatment for patients living with diabetes by leveraging 4 key areas, as has been demonstrated: capacity, affordability, reach, and empowerment to help patients defeat diabetes. The changing diabetes in children under the Akyere initiative will play a key role in awareness creation with patients and guardians to ensure appropriate care and early diagnosis with children. The CDIC seeks to reach 1,500 children with type 1 diabetes over the next 5 years. CDIC will seek to identify these children to provide them with dedicated care to improve their life expectancy. As we sign this MOU this morning, I officially declare the launch of the Changing Diabetes in Children and Insulin for Seniors program duly launched.
Nansen Temachimota School and Rasafari and Addition mienu bi omunya admission anko wo mko school no emu no e ho nsema beye deja e wo memo pa o esanse school no kire sese obeji wo ma empese no wontwa omawfo ne adesuafo nsi da ye twa nso enye ye tietie fa hodie ene yesom eso na yemfa nko yemfa man high court di asem no amwa hyese school no enye adesuafo e na sade UTV modi asem nti ye ko bop ne Achimota school entrance wo tese ni mo pe ye hwese anye bia magai ene ohene bankrabia omubeko school no said yenya ntie no anase na ebeko yehun se ohene bankrabia na nani abre na ne maame mana bias eka ne ho na chese wode ne ekure UTV ama ne bofo McBaron ebopini maame ene ne twetwe nkomo ne bisa nse anye bia wakodu school mo no sen na chemota school mpanyifo no eje no.
Oh, so far so good. Reception, no, I've been very warm and pleasant. I mean, that was not what I anticipated. Enra, no, almost release, no, from the board of directors, no, Emma, a bit worried. In fact, Enra, oyari cry, you know, because now I feel set. Everything was over. He felt, confident about going to the school, even though friends and family have been telling us, because they never obi kwa to me the we that set ne bag setting it up. But in my heart of hearts, no, meaning say Ghanaians, means, I don't think we are that mean people. We have always been warm and pleasant people. So I wouldn't think educators, they are supposed to bring up children and educate them to be good citizens of Ghana, would do anything bad to him, maybe they're not may assure no. Even as at Enra na nkofo bebre frey say adenti na ye pese ye de ne kɔ what about obi kidnapping no and say omo poison no I mean some bebre nti no na me ne nkofo so kasa so ote say me omo kasa nti na ma ono susu Afia obi say me say does he have to come to Achimota school ye nti me fa ne school fufuro bia na me ka say ni so omo Achimota school I don't think so omo monsters they are waiting for him to come and they will devour him. I feel say they will be warm to him, and I feel they are just employers, of the school who are following school, lay down school rules and principles. And I don't think it's a personal thing. Say omoba teacher be ebeye ne bone ana bibi. Yamra no anope yaba nyina no. Na oka oya no aka we say edin we say ya o he was like I think there was a cloud over his head and but I kept assuring him say in life no you don't run away we won't free challenges so when challenges come you have to meet them me feel say ye kwa hwa ye be ne bone no ye be do you do at 6:10 and I approach administration ho ye do ho no none papa ye call but not security for any few say would you trap pictures they confronted him there was a little brawl between them and I had to come in and cool tempers and a honor me who say I said none who was so but me catch any so he should just relax and everything will be fine ye jina ho and nipa ba ko be catch say yen call omo assembly ho na ye nkotwen nti ye kotwen ho kakra and na omo chaplain school chaplain approach he was very nice and pleasant and okache say ye nko administration ho nkotwen nti me catch so e ho na ye fia ye ba no mo say ye mra no so ye nkanche omo say headmistress ne say ye ntwen nti ye sign call ho nti ye gina ho and na omo day student prefect o approach and she was very nice. She was like, obonidin and oyeba introduce ne ho and okache ni so ono na oye ni school prefect as a day student and she would love to make him the school son, and that if he had any problem he should just come to him. Into the no na me who saw him ba Afia wa relax Afia na or straight. And and then another teacher so ebai no time I year registration no no na ODFA process no time my teachers maybe they were rude and all that telling us so to me for 80 way man no assure me say I should just relax now uncle through registration process now only officially a student of the school. Interestingly, he's the same person that Eneno or Oshaye in fact from a distance, it was as if he knew us already. Very nice and pleasant, and or by the make or school board hall or more notice board hall. At church me courses are a no bisa me a course our hene babe.
Okay. What to me share headmistress no?
That be headmistress ne there ye hun ne.
But how far today? More we process no. Now we share school as say formally.
Yes, we share say no process no we any na intine na officially not or your school students of the school. Baby omo intercepting process no was when na ye dey prospectus ni nyoma no eba no. E hono no mo ka say we ntwaniti na ombem. Inti na no dey we wie. Inti ene no enyoma no ye design by ama omo age enyoma no. E na oma osa no into the class, but Omaka says so it's no more three exams. And no na baby I be do no.
Okay. We have the whole court process. Ne na mu fa mu ya. Then ne afutu a won hu ma obetimi dia to Ghana for animu ne human rights activists for animu.
Okay. Enti the mesua say emra no ejuma wo Ghana. Enti we are aggrieved be I feel say bibi how na same because any mau or trample on your rights, test the law because you are testing ama you who say emano e wo how to protect us and be there for us. Enti say bibi na wo koma na bibi don't take the violent way. Just go through the right channel, find a good lawyer and argue your case out. And I will reference this to the Wesley girls in some seminar there was tantrums being thrown all over the place. There were threats and all of that. I would say to Obia, say it's not necessary. It's not necessary at all. When you have an issue, just take it to the right places, and the law is there, and then it will protect you.
Yo, yeah, say a free, yeah, a corner.
Yemfree Achimote School na yenko Ayawaso West Municipal Assembly MCO Honorable Sandra Owusu Ahinkra na de ode etu dwane sese wo hwedwumedi a National Population Census eba bedi na obeka Ghana fo nyina na anokwa ebeboa omani sikasem
Mensini won kan mantema se so wonum edi kan no se wo hwa fimpinu ne aduonu baaku ya na atoso pepepe se ebekenkan Ghana adehye enunti wokọ mensini ahodo no a woye na abra Ayawaso West Mensini Assembly no numunyafo Sandra Owusu Ahinkra kasa no he no che se sa bre weyi no ana kenkan yi betimi aboa ama mpuntu atimi akoso wo mensini ni mo
census ye be abekan enipa ewo ofie ye pese ye hwedo dro a ewo Ghana MCA last time ye be 2010 10 years ago na nanka was say no last year na MCA COVID at that moment ye ntumi anye den anye nti emrabe mo e was say starting here na de hia ne say yesrem enumerators na say officials ebeba abidi say adwumai wo mo beba mo fie na yesrem say Ayawaso West anye nim obi be say constituency asikafo nko egu ha ye gitum na so ye wo challenge power ha obia efie gate dem obi efie sakramai dem kakra bi pe na ayeden gate enen kramai eniwo sabre die mesre mo se mo a gated communities ana mo fie gate dem se wote pampampan ana wote se abobela mesre wo mo na wo mo ba no ma be kan nipa dodro nipa omo wo fie ho ye hia sa information any data e dia ye mpuntu adwuma e wo district nim
enu achi no Ga East Mensini Assembly no abankra chepanyin wo ho onumunyafo Janet Tulasi Mensa ono so ekire say
logistics in so far headquarters at the raincoats mbako 140 na aba bags 140 vest on be shade field 140 and sana notepad on be use e dia pay information ni bi account and also 150 years share kwan say omode your tablet be brand tablet 153 any SIM card any name omode be nyina
eno achi no abankra jepagina wo shai osu doku assembly no onumunyafo Daniel Ekufo wono so eche say obi amfa ne hu nhwemu bi
sa adwumadi started on the 27th first number listing on the 13th of June. But census night started on the 27th. Now the more children say on the 27th, more hotels, more be a short stays, a bit to Kwaba Ghana, any of the hospitals, or be a agenda to 1 year day, a become on the 27th. Now all the best started from 28th to 11th July. Ejumadi ye expect say biara e was so di ne ho hyem. E was ye nyina ye boa ne etimi kan obia wo Ghana. Ye consider obia ye nyi obia mfrim. Kofo bisa say me ye Ghana ni anase me nye Ghana ni a. Still, you have to be counted. So far as on that census na do kuru wan kwa de, I was say etimi e kan wo. Ye say to for say we no baby a wo Ghana bia etimi kan wo. Ye mpese obi beka say otukwa akọ ne kra anase okon krum ansa na yakokan no. Ye baby a wo bia no ye betimi akan wo ho. Na de ye expect no.
Ne krakra mu no officers ya wo mo eda mansini ahodo no ano a wo kwa akọboa no so head to manfo anim say.
Division of na stress ba no Sunday a abai say ye ina do a eboa no e ma na to nyoma in terms of economic planning. I say am for one fra. I say that bia kunjuma amba o peso so a say say bi we stemo enye obi na kumenchi. The best person, the other no bedroom. Now you count, send Europe, within time. You count, or you should be counted.
Amampanyin na nadu danko akufuado wa pow ambassadors anemusifo ema o my Ghana any high commissioners na womo ekono ene wo chese wonyom kwan tra wo de futu mom say covid-19 echi no ono amampanyin na hihye programs jumedi ahoro ebia ni di so free a obekọ be bibia obeye e de aboama o my Ghana asan aba ne nan so ebio enti womo kwa a di omo ye di omo di da ne di omo sori nyina no enye na agenda eniema odi esi nani so ene di obetu ho anamo na no bi pepepe e na wotu a wo muntiem eni na chi na omfa emwa no.
I congratulate each one of you warmly on your well-deserved appointment, and I'm confident that you will make our nation proud. Ambassadors and High Commissioners, your appointments have come at a particularly important moment, not only in global affairs, but also in the development of Mother Ghana. All the countries of the world are working to return themselves to a state of normalcy following the devastating impact of the pandemic of COVID-19. Economies have been plunged into recessions. Businesses have collapsed. Lives and livelihoods have been disrupted. And some 3,550,000 lives have been lost, all occasioned by COVID-19. The ongoing vaccination campaigns are offering us a ray of light at the end of a very dark tunnel. Hopefully, sooner rather than later, the world will make up on lost time. What this pandemic has taught all of us is that we have to strengthen and deepen our ties of cooperation and bonds of friendship with each other. No country can afford to go it alone. And as I recently indicated to the ECOWAS Parliament, we either succeed together or we perish together. And this is where your work as ambassadors and high commissioners will be needed the most. We in Ghana have done modestly well in reducing the number of active cases, which currently stands at a little over 1,100. Our economy was one of the few anywhere in the world that recorded positive growth in 2020, albeit modest, especially compared to the rapid rates of growth that characterize the management of our national economy in each of the 3 years prior to the outbreak of the pandemic. Government has launched the Ghana Cares Ubantampa program, which represents our path towards the strong revitalization of the Ghanaian economy. The main elements of this program are: A, supporting commercial farming and attracting educated youth into commercial farming. B, building the country's light manufacturing sector. C, developing engineering, machine tools and ICT digital economy industries. D, fast-tracking digitalization. E, developing Ghana's housing and construction industry. F, establishing Ghana as a regional hub. G, reviewing and optimizing the implementation of government flagships and key programs. And H, creating jobs for young people and expanding opportunities for the vulnerable in society, including persons who are physically challenged. Each one of you must help and contribute to the success of this program by facilitating as much foreign investment into the country as you can. The Ghanaian people have placed their hopes for a better life on us. We cannot fail them. I'm looking forward eagerly to working with you so that we can together realize their hopes and aspirations. Do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
Do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance.
To the Republic of Ghana as by law established.
To the Republic of Ghana as by law established.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Gomua East Mrashebedwene aye Desmond de Graft Paytu honorable wabomodia e the computers bi akwache Feteman SHS esanse wo so hwema wo mu ni computers e beboa ama adesua ne adekye akoso na suku mpanyimfo nso asrache afei e no made sedie no watu ho anamo
Abra UTV Centralfo ene Mrashebedwene a owo empotemu ho Gomua East onimunyamfo Desmond de Graft Paytu ekasa no na wo che se wo hwedin se de asuafo ni timi tenase ewo mpamprodu ase a wo mu esua de na eha adwene pa na wo so otu anamo enunti na wo de computers makomako aduasa ede cement bag ne makomako wo ha ba beboa se de be ya Gomua domnase kuro no eye fete kakraba SDA school yi wo mu ebetimi asi school no bi project da o mani so no enkwada no anya ba bi atena.
According to headmaster no chemu there obeyi induana asefo na woti woni na efi ho. So for the meantime no, we hope the best, but the best is to wait in about 2-3 weeks time neighbor share them 100 jam school na start to reuse na wa wogundu na safety samba dama I think say be kan wasam and anywhere that you stand to talk about it.
And what she na headmistress a wo Feteman Senior High School yes Stella Mauto Kwame wono so ebo Mrashebedwene aba so se waya ade pa na wo mo haw enu ntimpanimfo ntwa wani emehwe school na san se school ya ye kan e ka double track ho enkwada no da na wo mo edoso etu mu hia mmoa
emobia wa obetumi de aboa ya ama school na atompo ama Gomua East atompo ama Ghana maya atompo no ani e besere se won omeboa yen computers 30 pieces 30 ena wa be kate sort say yen drille boho ma yesa sensuo semon so ha yen wa ha enti eno no wa be ya ma yen wa hye yen bo say next week contractors ne beba aba be drille ama sensuo semon ha yen wa ha no
ne krakra mu no mankrado a wono ewo fete kakraba na ekọ kodumanu wono so ekire ye se
ye ya bre tu satin ye bodu so ye no kwar cement na aba cement ade bai wan ye nda bia de obo fete kakraba NDC na obo MPP ade ba de obo wa community gomodin ba obo na dachi be kire umbadin ba de sumukro ntinda se ona bo de cement 30 bags aba obo hia ye yin so bebre nkrova si bi won we yi ba aso ye ho aba so wi a antwen ba hwe emi da MPC oba mo ya ade ono sin chere no wa to na game ahin funu so nya sunju we ekro yi mo fro go school mo ha any see wo MPP wo PPP o nyina na ka bo no wo school ha mu na mo bebu san fu the same thing ko va do so no krofo mama o yi bia ko wo e ka kan so e do ono brase na ni pe for the bus nya me shira ho.
Kane Ghana 8 ambassador Era Joyce Jijo Mensa wayen sentrofo nhie mudie ama live TV se se de migina so ne mokase live o so obeye test HIV test ama manfo nyina hu se ono o negative HIV onibi niti anye ye ni se oye test ni wie ya ye de results e ba bontia kenkran Joyce Jijo Mensa what test positive ne mamienu enso de omo ye bi wo ho a omo nso ekowi ase a omo de ne ye negative eno na ekoso afa ensem bi okeka for mampanyin dada John Dramani Mahama ene mpanyimfo afoforo bi ho nso ewrei eyina no se enye nokre
Kani Ace Ambassador Joy Jijo friends and Jofon Shemudi Nansana, what they and some ahodo babetu o monimono, or maga traditionalist ahodo no egu ensa, ewo press center any one monoa. Na a honomono, or my and Ace test, and I just saw tested positive. We and a mammy no so a canon, 1 year almost Ace test and be almost a negative. Na Ninamono and what the Babatons and Jofon and him say, and some ahodo on nature go say Brano ye Ace Ambassador no, one negana mampenny that John Dramani Mahama, now much empenano say you do rather sem and a 1 4 be person with the 2 and Ghana Mampeni that John Dramani Mahama swinty Ghana 40 sansem na 1 month fantungu a fay of a quanya so ede a chopper equoya de Mampeni for who draw and a Ghana 4 and maybe a watch a send way Ace Ambassador no or ye be a man 80 and when you may deem in aso more and fanchen.
I'm not here to defend anybody, no. Former President John Mahama has never done anything for me like taking me to Dubai, doing anything with me being his girlfriend, giving me money, buying me a house in Germany, nothing of that sort. Former President John Mahama didn't sign a contract with me. It was the 8th Commission that signed contract with me. The reason why I was crying always, calling on them was because the former president became the chairman of the Ghana 8th Commission. So I thought that since I wasn't treated right, despite my efforts, let me go to him and explain what happened. But unfortunately, there was no response. But there's nothing like former President Mahama and his wife took me somewhere to see any fake doctor, to prepare any fake HIV results for me. No way. He was only always available to launch our programs. Nothing like contracts, nothing like money.
Enwache ni sikasemo ntawantawa ni nyina no efa ne sign ne hu nyina a ni nyina ebeda wo ne Ghana Ace Commission temu no o kire mu de kire ye de nti a efedu baabi no wo ye na adwene se wonye Ace Ambassador no biim.
And they also said in a contract that anytime that we have programs, the Ghana Ace Commission will be available to pick us to any venue that we have to give a talk because they cannot buy car for us. I said no problem. From these same 800 CDs that I said about, each time I had program, if a letter is given to Ace Commission, we want Joy to come and give us a talk. When I receive a letter, when it is time to go, I call the Ace Commission, they tell me there is no fuel. The day there is a fuel, they'll tell me there is no driver. The day there's a driver, they'll tell me there is no car. From these 800 CDs, I take taxis. When we were recording my HIV documentary story, the Ace Commission was supposed to be available to pick me, to pick the cameramen around. But when it was my turn, they told me there was no vehicle, even at the point when we were recording a documentary. I called Dr. Richard Amenya, who was the technical director of Ace Commission, and he said, Joyce, take taxi. After that, write me a receipt. I'll give you the money. After everything, I sent him a receipt of 80 CDs. Then he looked at the paper. 80 CDs for what? And I said, for taxi, for the whole day. No, we can't pay 80 CDs. I paid the 80 CDs for my money. These are the challenges we're going through as Ace ambassadors. I am willing to work. Money was there. But the people who are put in charge say, we don't have money, you can't go. These were the things I went through with the Ghana Ace Commission.
Yet why enkase bono eso na nananom himfo ni adehia wo moja kobu he wa Manse Central Mansi Wasante Mantam emo wonsema wo kan se wo mensa dansa yem wo se mpanyifo makwan na nyew e kwan ne nkoyie kra mpanyifo ehwen wasem enkama wo
Adehia wo Jacobu ye wo Amanse Central District wo Santimantamu echirimu a wo mu adi eye MPP fo ho ya wo pa se wo mu eba ye no wo mu entimi enye bibititiru bia ema wo mu ewo mpotam ho eno nam so amamu de atodwase aban krachi panyu wo mpotam ho eye Mr. Kwame Asamoah Boaten ono enom de sobo no nyina ebebo no efise wo ntumi enye na adwuma se aban krachi panyu wo mpotam ho a esese otumi etwe enyema pa etumi eba mpotam ho enu ntini contractor wo kwan no so esese otumi eye adwuma na etumi eboa ma akwan ni akwantenpon wo mpotam ho no etimi ewie yie no esese aban ede ho akade nyina etumi ma no na wontumi wie kwan no animanimu ya
President Ibaha ena ihe da kutwa amrangu ya contractor o ya kwan no ye we hope say wo ko ya president free ago ya ka watraso no ye eno anu no sigo ndi nema bebere enkoyi
de meka to de yewura kan no so ne se
sa ye Jacobu akwan na sa Amansie Central ha de enye yakwan ko ya ka chiri wo eniema nyinaa mu e fa ne puntuo dia nanso se wo hwɛ se de yesi to abama MPP aban a kanye ye bobre ne se ye gina brenie wo hwɛ yakwan abontene de wo Jacobu abonten ha ene ne ekoyi nkura se ba bi anuane firi e ba ha no a e kwan kokura ni ho ya eye ti yakwan de ye wo ha papa sam namna no guwa no ma binum etihwemu epra nti yakwan de ya de a ye wo ha papa
si ye hwɛ Ghana ha nkura omoto abama MPP wo mu yi edu esi ho Amansie Central ne ye ka ho omoto abama MPP pa ma omutumba power no nkuro du no omsarete na Jacobu ka ho enso MPP aban baaso in fact omodi ehwambo ekwan a omka se omo ye contractor omodi adwuma no ma no oba ye no former wa ye adwuma no mitumi se ma daagye nyina na me ne former ne nam ekwan mba fa so mbetumi na didie mu kura no toda me ametum boto no ma iska ma former na toduane yedi adwuma no wo ye na medi akire pa se adwuma no betumi akoso enso ewie akire no ye hu de ye hu se contractor na befa de na contractor nkra befa no caterpillar na wo de ye adwuma free ha kono wa mo former no kra ma na me ne former no wo site wa mo ya mane nti yenim se baabi o ha nkomo kwa akoye ho yi na nkomo akwa akogu concrete no ye kwa na caterpillar ni nsi ho adan ya se o omo de low bed abesi wa pejako ene ye free contractor na o se ya ni wura ne se wo hia na ade that means that contractor na odene ma eba Amansie Central Jacobu ha no wonya propose oba ba ye adwuma na ho boa ne nson enso contract na omo de ma no
Kassie boy wunya ne baabi agye se UTV ye o ship house Abeka Junction e ba sisia